What's up, everybody? So, last night, as you can see, I had another video. This ship knew how I was respecting the channel and its range, and it tried to shoot up past this area. I think it's gonna make it. But let's talk about how your boy XRP just knocked out a channel and just came back up and is at this area of retest of 66. So basically, what's going on with XRP is they had, they were in court for some security purposes about them being either a cryptocurrency or actual security. So you know how America is, or whoever was bothering with them. They were trying to make an example out of XRP for all cryptos, because at the end of the day, this is something new. Cryptos are something new for currency purposes. I don't think the United States or certain countries like China is for this whole new wave. But it's not up to them no more. People want their own financial goals, their own financial, freedom now, outside of the banks, outside of the Federal Reserves. And crypto is giving that to them. Like I said, this is basically, I can send 5 things of Bitcoin to you in less than 30 minutes. You can't do that with your bank. They're not going to allow you to do that, a type of volume of the money. So now we're dealing with something outside of the norm, and it's making people a lot of money. But yeah, check out the channel, respected the channel. It got to that area, came back up, made another channel, broke out of the channel. At this point, I feel like we're going to retest the channel and go to the upside. XRP is doing really good. I looked at they aired some of the court case on YouTube, and what was it, about 3 days ago they aired it, and it looks like, to me, just my personal opinion, that XRP will be going to the moon. Now that's a nice sharp candle going up, and obviously this area right here is the area of the 66 is a retest area on price action, but I feel like it'll go past that. Ship New didn't really do as much movement as I thought it would. I mean, it's trying to break that 667. Honestly, what I'm waiting for is whenever it goes down past the 62, I buy more coins. And honestly, at this point where it's at right now, I really want to buy some more. I'm gonna wait. But definitely last night, out of nowhere, because I'm in a group. Let me show you something. What happened? I'm in this group and people were shorting Bitcoin. I'm like, why would you short Bitcoin? Look at this big skyrocket. A lot of them were over here. They were like, oh, it's gonna sell off. It's at this area. Let's put the retest of this area. Market structure. So the market got right here. They were like, oh, it turned around right here. They were putting buys in. I was telling them, look, I'm bullish. I'm an investor. I'm bullish on this, And they were like, no, this is gonna dump to 300 again. I was just like, okay. And we woke up this morning and look at this big push up. On the daily, it looks like this. That's how it looks like on the daily. Remember, I put on my Facebook page, this was my synopsis. Let me, the 300 area was a really good area of, I'm trading off the weekly, by the way. So, as you can see right here, it retested that area and pushed up, right? Obviously, on the weekly, this is a strong weekly resistance. So my how I had it marked up on mine was like this on my Facebook. Okay, you see that? Okay, cool. Let me mark it up real quick, because this was a prediction. And don't let the media scare you. Media was scaring people and getting people out of these trades so they can have the big sharks come in and test it. So my prediction was this: at that point it was right there. So hold on. I was looking for a push down here, then a retest of that area to make it a resistance, and then maybe coming down to 18. I kind of figured that was not going to happen, but they were trying to make it look like it was a head and shoulders. But you know, just because you see a head and shoulders don't mean nothing. So obviously we see a push, and I feel like it's going to push to this area. This would be the move I'm looking for. There is one area right here. I know that I think on the daily there's an area right there, but I'm not really concerned about that. Look at all that support. Let me zoom in. I just want you to see how many, like, why would you sell? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weeks of not breaking the 32. Not even closing below. So my prediction, and it's just my prediction, it's gonna shoot back up to 60. And we have to what I'm noticing is when they got here, a lot of the people got out of the trade. And that's what happens with crypto. A lot of investors got out at this time. They were getting out. So what the move that I would like to see, not saying it's going to happen, is a push up here, right? I would like to see a beautiful push right here. Retest to make a floor. And to the moon. That's the move I'm looking for. That we all are looking for as investors in crypto. We're looking for that big push up and retest to make a floor where that previous high was at. Make a floor and go to the moon. That's what I'm looking for. I wasn't looking for this. I don't like a lot of the people on excuse me. A lot of people was trying to look for this push because it kind of makes a head and shoulders. But you know, when you're dealing with market structure, just because you see a head and shoulders doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen, you know? So, I mean, it still got time. It could possibly do this move. I'm not going to be biased about it. This is the move I'm looking for. But if it doesn't happen and this move happens, okay, whatever. We can short Bitcoin and make money. Not a problem. Let me go back to So this is the DXY, the dollar index. I'm kind of what ended up happening this morning. This is the weekly. What ended up happening this morning is a UCAD, GU, all them, like UCAD dumped, GU flew up because it was at this resistance area on the weekly. In order for the dollar to continue with this move, I mean, you know, for GU to make that dump that Ricky was talking about, you don't know a guy named Ricky. So the dollar will have to do this. Because they're talking about the dollar recovering from this COVID. Sorry about it. So the dollar I need to see the dollar retest that area and come to the upside. And of course, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. But if we're going to recover from this COVID, which as you can see, look what happened. This is all that happened to COVID with the dollar index. In order for this to happen, it's going to have to break that major area, retest it, and go to the upside. So let's see what happens. This is on the weekly, so we got plenty of time. But what we don't want, what I don't want, because I got some investments, we don't want this. we don't want that. So those are my predictions. Just giving you a little synopsis of what I do. Peace.